There is information. You need to get information every day to update yourself, to know what is happening, to know how you can be on top when it comes to the expo. You need to hear it every day if possible until you start to
Yes,
export.
something, yes.
Yes, because when we stop talking about it now, you will relax. You will not start. You will not go and gather what you need to gather and go and start exporting. You just sit there. So we have to bring it to your memory every day if possible. So we do it every Tuesday, telling you that there is money to be made. There is money lying on the table that you can take if you follow the process. So we have Godwin A. Oyefeso. He's an agri business expert, a publisher, a business growth strategist, SME, and export consultant. He is the founder of Success Edge for Entrepreneurship Development, president of Success Edge Exporters Network. He is a board member of the U.S. Nigerian Trade Council, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, and he is the immediate past vice chairman, Export Group, Lagos Chambers of Commerce. He is also a member of other organizations. And talking about exports, he is a guru in this exports business. So with over 19 years, going to 20 years of experience, I don't think there's any question that you bring that he will not chew like like
A chewing stick.
a chewing stick. Welcome to the program.
Mary, it's always a pleasure being around, and I want to say that for those who are looking at if you're on Facebook and you are looking at Mary, please don't apply because the dress is quite wonderful. So don't say I'm interested because he's already involved.
He's already over-involved. No,
So it's a pleasure being around. My name is Godwin Abiodun Yefeso. Like he said earlier on, export is something we talk about every day because you see people making. Do you know people make dollar every day, Mary? They pay dollar to their account every day based on their transaction, with the country of that particular area. So there's nothing bad in that. And, like I said that if you really want to make good money, sustainable money, please be involved in anything that has to do with bringing other people's money into your into your currency. You have enduring, and that's the reason you see most of our billionaires and millionaires, I don't want to mention name, all of them are involved in any business. They don't depend only on the business they do in Nigeria. Yes, mostly with all our Igbo guys, you see any Igbo man that blow, he must involve in any business from outside the country. That's my research. Okay, yes, nobody just say na Nigeria they do, and then they do it for 5 years. It's a lie. They are involved out of the 2 or 3 business they are doing. They involve anything that brings money from outside. That's why a lot of Igbo guys, they're in China.
Either import,
export, yes, container movement, taking out, bringing in. That is when you can really blow. I'm being sincere with you now.
That's the secret.
Yes, I like I told you, I make my first good money through exportation, and all along I was thinking that I'm something until I discovered that I beg. Okay.
There's what we call block money.
Yes. I'm being serious. We are not talking. We are not joking here. We're just telling you the real facts. And you need to confront it as early as possible. The more you start, the earlier you start, the better for you, the better for your family, the better for your children. And that's just the basic truth. So I'm encouraging all of us to engage in this sector. If 20, 30 million are still doing export, it's not involved. It's not enough. Because the commodities are so wide, like I told you, you can export about 117 products from Nigeria. And I can tell you that people have not exhausted just even half of it. And the demand is coming in every day, Messi. I'm telling you. And that's the reason why we keep on talking about it. But this time around, we're going to be more focused, okay? And in getting focused, we'll be focusing on United States of America. Now, we want to talk to you how you can export to United States of America. Mary, if you ask 100 Nigerians, those who want to go to America, all of them will raise up their hand. But they don't know that instead of you traveling to America to go and work as laborer, as a kitchen attendant, as a nanny, as a plumber, as this and that, you can actually become somebody significant by exporting to America. and believe me sincerely, that particular visa you are crying, you know, I saw a man, they've denied him more than 12 times. Yes, and they keep on going. Now, because each time he get to the embassy, they ask him, what are you coming to do? He give them some reason. He says, sorry, the American government cannot welcome you. Say, Akilotun did now. What happened? You understand? He goes back because they want somebody who can add value. You know, do you know, Mary, the first time I applied to the U.S. Embassy, they gave me visa. Why? They look at my antecedents, say, oh, guy. You know, they even called me. I can remember that interview. Say, so sorry, Mr. Godwin, are you a professor? I said, no. You know, because you speak and you know what you are doing. That's what the guy told me. He said, you know what you are doing. The man was looking at me like this. Think I go bend down.
Looking eyeball to eyeball.
Eyeball to eyeball.
You know, because when you have value,
you
know what
yes.
you are going to offer.
And people start.
You're confident.
You know, everybody was wondering that God tells these people, this one, now discussion. He might enjoyed me. He said, oh God, you are a prof. Say, sorry, I'm not a professor. He won't pull my leg because somebody went down, they look my thing, say, yes. You know, say professor, no day for my something. Because it's so what we are trying to say is that you must have value. So once you have value, traveling to any part of the country will never be a problem. Okay, and one of the things you can do to actually get your way, you know, to some of these places you are craving, you are crying, you want to spend anything to travel, is just to make sure something you can add to that economy. And that's exactly what we are focusing now on the United States of America. Now, the first thing is, why do you decide to export to America? Number one, America is one of the best economy in the whole world. I've been to America. I'm a member of Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce. I'm a member of the U.S. African Trade Council in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a board member. I'm just talking about a member. When decisions are made, they told us. When things are to be done, we are made to know. And we add values to it that has to be with Nigeria. So we carry Nigeria number one, then other things follow. The reason now is this. So with over 300 million people, okay, with about over $20 trillion economy. Mary, this is a good place for you to export. Now, there is nothing you export to this particular country that is not sellable. Now, as I'm talking to you right now, in the state of Baltimore, in Maryland, there are about nothing less than 100,000 Nigerians. And let me tell you the truth, most of these people, they spend per day $2 in buying things, any African stuff. I mean, Nigerian food items from various African shops. So be rest assured that whatever you export to America is going to sell and you're going to make money. Now, why is it? The environment is good, the economy is good, everything is intact. Listen, I was in the port of Florida some years back. You would love to do export. Oh my God. You will say, God. Because everything is automated. As the goods are coming in, they are transferred. The man who is waiting for the thing is collecting it, is telling God, sweet, I love that. You've gotten it. I got it. Say, you yourself go, they happy. Say, you know, so the economy is good. The environment, the people are there with 50 states. Okay, you say Nigeria big. Nigeria not big. Do you know from Atlanta to North Carolina by road, no traffic, no pothole, is 4.5 hours. Very long distance. You just enjoy yourself. So the thing is there, everything is working, and that's another thing. But we are coming, the reason why we are encouraging you to actually export to America is number one, there is what we call AGOA. AGOA is called African Growth Opportunity Act. AGOA, African Growth Opportunity Act. What does this thing mean when it comes to the issue of, is a cornerstone of the U.S. commercial relationship in terms and investment, trade and investment with Africa. It was first signed into law on the May 18th, 2000, and has been actually extended now to 2025. Now, this is a special program. What is the aim and the object? I mean, the reason why this thing was set up is to allow African countries to export their commodities to America duty-free. I repeat, to export goods from Nigeria, African countries, to United States of America duty-free. That is, you are not paying duty, because when you export, duty is added, and that makes the cost to increase. But now it makes your goods cheaper. When goods are cheaper, people buy more. You buy in volume and you make bigger money, and that is what the African Growth Opportunity Act is about. Now, the accord which is called the Duty Free Treaty to virtually all products exported by beneficiary of the sub-Saharan African countries to United States of America is a market that provides opportunity. Okay, so, and we are now telling people that, see, under this platform, do you know you can export 6,400 products to America? 6,000. I'm not kidding. For those who will be coming for a program that we're going to attend, we are going to have all these details. Because you see, when there are some things in life, when you don't know, you think they are not operating. But once you know it, man, you are going to shape up and get it done. So, the Nigerian agricultural export to United States under the African Growth Opportunity Act is nothing to write home about, Mary. That's why we are talking about it. Each time we attended a program by the USAID, and they say, oh, what's Nigeria doing? Nigeria is not doing good. They are not taking use of it because people don't know. And because they don't know about it, other countries are making use of it. But Nigeria is a beneficiary. So that's one of the reasons why we are talking about that. Let me give you an example. Now, for example, in the year 2017, there's a bit of increase. Just the worth of only $3 million to $9 million was exported. That's meager compared to other countries like Ghana, like Madagascar, like Zimbabwe, like Lesotho. Compare, because they were more enlightened. They see people talking to them, they are taking the advantage. If I should hold this program in like you have a program the last time, if it's other African countries, but Mary, do you know something happened in the last training?
What happened?
Two Ghanaians attended that training.
Really? I'm
telling you. 2 Ghanaians. One came from Ghana a night before to attend the training. And that's what we're talking about. And could you believe that some people even write their name and phone number to attend that training? They never came. So who are you to blame? So if somebody is from Ghana, come from Ghana to attend the program in Nigeria, and some people say that Mary, airport roads, I there for Oshodi. They're not going to bring them for Oshodi. You keep on laughing. That distance is not a barrier if you want to succeed in life. So what we are trying to say that the enough is not being done. Now, Nigerian export to United States of America under the duty-free policy declined in 2020. That's why I'm not happy talking about it. Now, the thing declined in first 9 months, from about $9 billion just to 351.7. Mary. That's not good. From you do something $9 billion, you now reduce from billion to million, and that's why. And it is not government that you do export to America. It is you, Chioma. It is you, Ugochukwu. It is you, Abayomi. It is you, Sandra. It is you. Musa. That ordinary people that has information that we export, and all you need is just to have a skill set that will make you get this thing done, and you do it well. So why we are rating is that there's a decline. There's an opportunity now to export to America duty free, but a decline from 2017. About $99 billion was exported from Nigeria to the United States. Very significant. Now the thing has dropped to million. And that's why a lot of people need to be aware. A lot of people need to know. Then in knowing, you get things done, and that's why you make money. Now, like I said earlier on, according to the latest, AGOA policy trade statistics to United States, under the policy, there's a gradual fall to about almost 86.97%. And that is not good enough for a country like Nigeria. The opportunity is there, and like I said earlier on, all you need to do is to exploit this opportunity. Now, for example, Ghana saw its export to United States more than double. Okay, Ghana did about $300 million in the corresponding years. A country like Madagascar is a very small country in Africa, but it will surprise you, Mary, that they register a strong growth in garments. A lot of people are asking me, can't we export garment to outside the country? Listen, Nigeria is the first country that was given Category A certification under AGOA to export garments. Adire, kaftan, and all this stuff, various types of garments, but Nigeria never used it. They were below 0.5. Very, very painful. And these items are in high demand. Each time I travel to the United States and you see a lot of programs being held, when you take any fashion things outside the country, they are going to buy it off from you. If you doubt me, go on Amazon and you see a lot of sales going on. So Madagascar was able to make about 100, very listen, were able to make about 152 billion. Can you imagine? To Nigeria, about 300 million. This billion doing what? Garments. Okay? Ethiopia is another country. And that's why I want the people listening to me to wake up. If you're a young person, you're an elderly person, you are doing one type of business, your business is not complete if you are not exporting. You are just a joker. I'm telling you the truth. Because a time will come when for you to even say you are doing importation, you are importing things. In fact, to import now is very challenging, Mary, because the duty Nigeria plays on importation is very, very high. They want to discourage importation because you are not adding any value to the economy. Nigeria is an import-based economy. That's why growth is not accomplished. Immediately, you are now exporting some of your commodity out of the country, and in bulk, about 70 to 80%, everybody will be laughing in this country. And that's why we are not passionate. Now, like I said earlier on, Ethiopia under AGOA rose by 35%. That is 35%, which is almost about $92 billion. And you see these people, countries like Senegal, like Rwanda, like Namibia, like Uganda have also succeeded. Nigeria must succeed. Now, like I keep on telling people, Nigeria will succeed, Nigeria will succeed. It is not by the government. Government only provide enabling environment. And I think whether it is good or bad, things can be easy done. So why there's the reason why we are talking about AGOA, okay? Exporting to America by virtue of duty-free is an opportunity. Now, the door will be closed in 2025. If you don't use that opportunity, you cannot blame God because God is giving you all this information now. God will not come down from heaven, no, and come and put information, put books in your... No. God will not do it. God creates apple. God doesn't create apple juice. Yes. God creates timber. God does not create table and chair. That is the work of human being. Sure. And until you do something, until you arise, you will never arise. Until you move, that's only when you move that you can make a mark.
Do you know that someone sent me a message that
Good.
came for the training?
Good.
And she said she wants to export granola.
Beautiful.
So she came. I said, okay, how was the training? She said, very good, very, very good.
Yeah.
So she called me some days ago and was like, I've not started the export. I don't know what to do.
Oh, wow.
So after that, so she was panicking. And like, okay, what do you need to start? You want to export granola? Did they tell you the process? Have you followed the process? And she said yes, that her granola was taken so that she can see the sample can be checked. And then she hasn't been gotten back, so she does not know what to do. So, it like some people, even when you give them the information, they need extra
to help them more. That is it.
Or some other people came and they are already working towards getting
a lot
their
of people
license.
are doing something.
So, is it a difficult thing, or is it a mindset thing that for the training
yes.
and you've not been able to do anything?
Yes. Now, I think the challenge we have in this part of the country is that we want things to be done immediately. And we change that our mindset. Like I said, God created the world. God has the potential to create the world in one day. He never did that. He did it in 7 days. Please, let's learn from God. Now, there's no amount of manure, Mary, that you put inside a ground and you put corn. It will not grow in 1 month. Oh. You can't harvest it in 1 month.
They even said that even if you impregnate 9 women,
yes,
you will not have a baby.
A baby.
You have to wait 9 months.
But why do you put the one for pregnant?
No, everybody can relate to that.
No. Yeah. I love the analogy. That's what I'm trying to relate to. Yes.
9 women.
Yes.
You will
it's
still
not.
wait for 9
yes.
months.
There's no amount of money you have. Let me add to it that you can build a whole house, 20-story building a day, even if you do precast. So please, I want to encourage all of us. Rome was not built in a day. You understand me? And a lot of people that achieve great success in life just start. You know, the Bible said, though your beginning is small, your latter end will greatly increase. If you have a product, there are process. You know, and once you have a process and have somebody to talk to, you don't need to give up. Because you see, what you are exporting, it's not like that. You know, Nigeria, you can just fry chin-chin inside your bedroom and bring it along the road and start selling. You cannot do that in America.
Oh.
No.
No. When you were talking, I was in America. I was in export. So they say after coming for the training, they want to go to the America by tomorrow. I was in America. I was in UK.
Yes.
It takes a while to get to this level.
Yes. You know, when I told people that I've been to close to 40 countries, I'm telling you, it's not like that. We started a day and we follow all sequentially. There will be challenges. There will be, when what makes you a champion is challenges. And once you are able to face those particular things, you get on top. So that when you get on top, you can now tell your stories and people will now be happy with you. So like I said earlier on, you must have a product. Like I said earlier on, during the time of the program, we told them there's some registration you have to do. And that's the reason for our next program, there's going to be some stuff I'm going to add to it, which is terms of where you can access money. One of the challenges that people are having is the issue of money. There are grants, there are places you can get some things done, so that at least this will be of help to people. So that we can do more value added and get things done for people. So like I said earlier on, America is a good place for you to export. Opportunities are bound there, but we are not making use of the opportunity. Now, let me quickly tell you one of the benefits you stand to gain exporting from Nigeria to United States of America. What are the benefits? Maybe after this benefit, we now open the phone line for our people to talk to us.
Yes,
I think because because this place is called the voice of the people.
Yes. The people they dictate what.
Yes, they are the one that say stop, Mary.
Yes, I want to talk.
I want to talk.
Then we'll open the phone line for you to talk.
But you still have to moderate here. Okay, now what are the benefits of exporting to United States of America? Number one, duty-free access for eligible product to United States. You are not paying a kobo. You are not paying a kobo as duty for air freight. I mean, on those air freighted items to United States of America. That's number one. Number two, significant competitive tariff advantage over other non-AGOA. Now, if you are not from Africa, if you are not from, there are some countries that are not legitimate, but this AGOA is actually for African country. So if you are from other country, you cannot benefit from it. So that's what makes it also so significant competitive tariff advantage over non-AGOA countries. Other sub-Saharan nations, are still paying tariff and duty. Your product definitely will be cheaper than theirs, and you will have an advantage over others. So that is another benefit. Number three benefit is that encouragement of regional integration and production sharing among beneficial countries. Number four, security of the art ensure that until 2025. So the policy mode is secure. No problem. It's not that we start today and we didn't start tomorrow. So let me stop there for our people.
Hold the thought. We need to go pay some bills.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll open the phone lines so that you can join the conversation, ask your
question.
Papa, mama, brother, sister. This Lagos must work for all of us. Everybody down. fún Èkó.
Oh yes, Lagos people, papa, mama, sister, brother, auntie, plus including uncle them. Better don't land for Lagos State gidigba. Money wey be for Lagos State, then go use them for Lagos State. Wella, no more baba sope. They no go chop Lagos State money. Nobody go pocket Lagos State. Then go take and build Lagos State, build road, build hospital, build houses, and now only one man fit do this job. His name na Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran Jando. He can't carry one obonge person as the deputy governor. Her name na Funke Akindele. My people, what do we dey wait for? Make we vote for light, vote for change. No be the kind change where they vote before. This one na the original change. How Amumu don't do? Pay they pay.
Everybody jà fún Èkó.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. 1 minute before 10 o'clock, you are listening to Business Around Town. And today we are talking exports. We talk about exports every Tuesday on this station. And today the topic is how to export goods from Nigeria to America. We are specific this time in our discussion because you can export to different countries of the world, but we're looking at America, how to export things from Nigeria to America. And you make money from doing that. Number 2 call is 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. You can send a WhatsApp message also. Is 0700 0700 903 903 9. So that's the number for you to just send us a WhatsApp message or call us. Do you have a question? Feel free to ask, and maybe you even have a question concerning the last training we had, the seminar. Feel free, you can ask the question. We are here to make sure that you do your export. You start from somewhere. So we're going to be taking messages right now, and then we'll continue the conversation on how to export goods from Nigeria to America. So we'll take our very first message. It says, "Good morning, Mary. I've been listening to the export training for a long time. Thank you so much for the last seminar. I really benefited a lot. I'm putting money together to get my license and get my limited company registered.
That's good.
And when are you organizing the next training? Because I need to come and get more information and to keep the fire burning before I do my first export." This is from Gloria from Moshodi. Thank you, Gloria, for your message. Okay, another one says, "Good morning to you, Mary, Voice of the People. You guys are doing a great job. The man that is talking about export is on fire. In fact, I want to start doing export now after listening to him. Please, when are you doing another training? I did not come for the last one. George, me for Mr. George. Okay, I will tell you that. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning. My name is Precious Okere, calling from Ago Palace, Lagos.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Precious. What's your question?
All right, so I would like to ask Mr. Godwin there in the studio and you say how long does it take for one to start reaping the dividends of your labor? Because I remember while you were talking, you made mention that Rome was not built in a day, that even if you get 9 women pregnant, you have to wait for 9 months.
I knew somebody was going to say that. I knew somebody would use that.
And it's men that will say that too. I know men will say that too.
Okay.
Yes, so please, I want to know the full process and how long it takes for one to start reaping the dividends. And then I also want to add that I love this program and I want it to continue as well. I'm fully ready and want to go into it. So I want to know everything it takes about it.
Okay.
That's my question.
Okay, thank you. You'll get a reply now. You see, we Nigerians, we want it now. So, Mr. Godwin, if you tell us.
Okay.
If I wait, hold on. Let me ask the question very well because I'm with them. So
Okay.
I put in money into this export now.
Good.
I
Good.
come for the training. I learned. I put in money. Let's say 200,000
Good.
into this export. When am I going to be reaping out the benefits?
Okay, thank you very much. Reaping out the benefit depends on commodity. Reaping out benefit depends on the buyer. Most of these items that is being exported, they are actually using them, for various purposes. Now, when you also talk about time, are you air freighting, or that is the product going by air, or the product is it going by sea? Those are also important. If it's going by sea, definitely you should talk about a month or a month and a half. Okay, but if it's going to be air freighted, direct flight, data flight to JF Kennedy should be about 12 hours to Atlanta. Okay, so definitely if you are air freighting, be rest assured that within a day or two, your goods will get over there. Once the thing got there, they get person paid. So if it's going to be by food items, definitely your transaction should be completed in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, but if it's going to be by ship, then you'll be talking about a 1.5 months and above, because they have to go to now board the ship must board from there, take it to the country, and get to the cleared and all those things. So everything depends on, number one, the commodity. Now, like I said earlier on, most of food items go by air, okay, because of the perishability of products. Okay, so they quickly move. If it's going to the UK, it's just about 6 hours. Okay, then if it's by container, it's going to be, so we should close and food items within 2 hours. Within 2 weeks or 1 week, everything should be cleared. Then if it's by ship, you should talk about a month or a month and a half, depending on commodity. Okay, and at this point, the question is that what is it that you can export by air? What are the things you can export by sea? What you can export by sea are basically agro commodities like hardwood charcoal, like ginger, like garlic, fresh ginger, fresh garlic, okay, can be exported. And some of these, when you want to export some of those items, they're also what you call refrigerated containers, so that the thing will not get spoiled, because it's going to be on the sea for almost about a month or 1.5 months. Okay, so I think everything depends on the commodity and how it is being transported. That determines the end close of every product or every transaction.
No, so if you want, it depends on what you are
you're exporting. Okay. So that's what determines the end and the close of it. Okay, if it's food item, 1 week, 2 weeks. For example, somebody sent me a list just yesterday. Is in UK of what he needed, and within 2 weeks we should be able to round up with such things. Some people said, okay, fish. He said the fish you need is the river fish, not the catfish. Okay, because we noticed that when you export catfish, because of the head, and it used to be very dry, when loads are being packed on them, they make the fish to crack. So what he wants is the one that is the one that is not a catfish. It's also obtainable in Nigeria in those territorial waters, and I think that's just the determining factor. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
So that's your answer. So it depends on what you are exporting.
Yes, what you export. I just want them to. They can mention what they want to say. I just go straight and tell them.
Okay. So maybe you should send us a message. Tell us what you want to export.
And for those who doesn't actually know what to export, we can now list those things for them. Okay, that this, and this is how it goes. And that's why it's very important for you to get those information through some of this training, and so I can get the skill set. Once the skill set is gotten, you are good to go.
Yeah, hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program. What's your name and your location?
My name is Vera, and I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay, welcome, Vera. Can you turn down the volume on your radio or move away from where your radio is?
Yes, I have done that.
Okay, go ahead, Madam Vera.
I'm so happy about this program. So what I want to ask is this. I have something to export, but I don't know how to go about it.
Okay.
Like
so
what?
I have like palm oil.
Okay.
Palm oil and okaze.
Okay.
So these two items, I have them and I have them in quantum. So, but I don't know how to go about it.
Were you at the last seminar we heard here?
No, this is my first time calling.
Oh.
I just started. I called within the week to ask when this program, because I was listening at it last week before the lights went off from my area. So when I called the studio within the week, they now tell me it's today. So I said I will not go anywhere till I listen to this program. So that's why it's my first time of calling.
Welcome to the program. Your question will be answered. Just continue to listen.
Okay.
Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you. Now, let me read all that messages so that you answer.
Okay, answer them together. Okay.
He said, "Good morning, ma. Thank you for the last seminar, sir. Please, you said we can use a foreign park. That one that will be at the back of the park. I've forgotten the name. Please, sir. And please, I want to come to your office. Please, sir, the address." I think she's talking about the barcode.
Yes, there's a barcode, which is very important. And you if you don't have a barcode on a product, the essence of the barcode is for traceability. And that's why, some of the malls in Nigeria, a woman came to my office recently, and I will help her to get all these things done. And you know that when he has been going to some supermarkets, they said, no, we don't want this, we don't. He said he couldn't believe that it's like the juju. That he just said, madam, it's okay now, it's very okay now. And since then, he has been supplying various supermarkets. So barcode is very important, okay? Is the barcode. Then another one is nutritional fat analysis. An average American or Europeans don't just eat the way we eat here, okay? They want to look at their health to know whether what they are eating, we make them healthy or we destroy them. So those two things are very important, on every product you have, whether it's granite, whether it's Tassi or Cassie, any kind of product, you need to have, the chemical analysis of it so that it will add value to anybody that is taking it. I think that's just it.
Okay, great. Yeah. This one says, what about fresh vegetable like ugu leaves or ora leaves?
Yes. Now, fresh vegetable actually goes straight, to UK, okay? But dry vegetable actually goes to the US.
Oh,
yes.
He's asking for export to America.
To America, yes. If he's going to America, it has to be dried.
Okay, like the same thing. Like the ugu you dry.
Yeah, the dry. The same thing is applicable to Canada. We are still coming to Canada. It's going to be taken one by one. Yes.
I say it's okpo.
So it's step by step. Once you know some of these things, things become so easy for you, and that's why I valued knowledge. Okay, so you need to know some things that a country actually demand for. Okay, so for America, you can be dried. And the reason why is that, American, they're a bit more economical in their approach. When you use something fresh, you take it once. But when it's dry, you can use it for a month.
I see
So when you talk about America prosperity and economy, is based on prudence, Ima.
Now, for the woman that wants to say she has lots of palm oil.
Yes.
And,
yes, I brought, during the last seminar, I brought a palm oil. And everybody say, wow. Some say it's a wine. I say, no, it'll be wine. Because, you see, when you discover that some of our women, when they want to cook, they will fry and fry and fry their something.
Yes.
I never knew what that means. What they are doing is to destroy the cholesterol. Averagely, when you take palm oil, it's just that the way God make us, maybe God make Nigeria special. I don't just understand. There are some things that will kill other people with Nigeria. They know they die.
See COVID.
I just wonder people keep on, And that's at times when, do you know, I was in Turkey some years ago. One of the Oyinbo come and touch, sorry, you Nigeria? It's not touching my body. We are the same thing. Because he discovered that something that just killed them, we will just be playing with it. The reason is that, the palm oil, most of the ones they needed, is the one that has the top, just that ogere. Yoruba people used to call it ogere. But I love that seminar, this last seminar we did. You see, Mary, knowledge, you cannot stay in your house and get everything. Do you know 3 people told us the reason why the thing is like that? That there's a leaf. There's an Igbo name for the something. I will not call that.
No, don't call it.
That once you put it, the whole thing will be plain. And you know that the last one I brought to the seminar, it has been with me for since 2019, and the thing doesn't solidify.
Yeah.
Everything is just intact. The reason that completely the cholesterol is removed, and cholesterol is not really very good for the body. So that is it. So like I said earlier on, but there are still some people that need the other one. But the price is different. For example, that one that has complete without cholesterol, 1 liter is $15. $15 good dollars. And in Nigeria, that is just sold with that thing just about $1,800. $15. That's why people who go to export must prosper. I'm telling you the truth. I'm just being sincere with you. Because everything you export it's almost times two. I don't know why it's like that. I've been trying to unravel the reason why it's like that, but I have not been able to figure it out. But value is what we're talking about. The products are vertically organic, and that is what Nigeria is enjoying all over the world.
Beautiful. Let's take more questions.
Okay.
Because time
It's running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the number to send in your WhatsApp message to is 0700 903 9039. If you want to call, it's 0700 903 903 903. You can call us. If you've called before, you can call again. That is, if you want to get more clarification, feel free to call the number. We'll pick your call. And send us a WhatsApp message on 0700 903 9039. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mary again. This is Precious again.
Okay, welcome.
All right, thank you. Okay, I want to ask about the eligible products to be exported.
Yes.
What are the eligible products, and when is the next seminar coming up again?
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Eligible products to
Yes.
what country? To the US,
the US,
or
yes.
any country?
No, I think to the US.
Yes, to the US.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's the name?
Listen.
What's the name?
Precious, Mr.
Precious, Mr. Precious. Now, because the legible products are many. There are about 6,400 products that you can export to United States duty free, and that's the reason it's going to be very funny. There's no way you will not get. So, but what we are going to do for those coming for our next training program, we are going to give you all these products. The thing is wide, more than one. I mean, close to almost 400 page. So we're going to give everybody who attended that so that you can know,
So that you will just know, have it with you.
Have it with you. Not that I'm coming once in a while and say, okay, let's take 3. No.
We'll
Okay.
have a caller. Hello, hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. You're on. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. What's your name and your location?
My name is Dennis, and I'm coming from Surulere.
Okay, welcome, sir. Go ahead with your question.
Please, I want to get more information. I'm interested in this transaction, please. When do the seminar take place again, and where?
Okay. We'll give you the information. Just continue to listen.
All right, then. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call, or 0700 903 9039. That's the WhatsApp number. So we'll take more questions now for you, Mr. Godwin. But
Okay.
before then, let's take another call. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name and your location?
Can I remain anonymous?
Anonymous. You have to pay to
Yeah.
remain anonymous. So.
Okay, I'm Mr. Obi. I am Mr. Obi. My full name.
You know what, Famon? You go ahead, sir. Ask your question.
I'm how much like can somebody can hold and do this export? Like how much somebody can hold to export palm oil, crayfish, I hear me,
Yes,
and
sir.
egusi. How much can somebody can have in account? I have your number, your address of your office. I want to know like how much somebody can have.
Okay. Thank you very much.
After you have buy the stuff. After you have buy the stuff, how much can somebody go? How much person go get
Okay,
for
sir.
the exportation and everything?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I'll be listening to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, now what you, like I keep on saying that what you export is what determines. Now, you has mentioned palm oil, he has mentioned crayfish, I think another product. Now, what the amount, like I said,
Hold
okay.
on, let's just take all the
All the
calls
questions,
so
okay.
that we can, yeah.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. Okay, we've missed this call.
Okay.
You know, someone called concerning, okay, this is how much you can hold. I think the first person called to want to know when is the seminar.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then another one, because the America wants to know what you can
The
export.
eligible, yes.
Okay.
And I think I've answered that.
Okay, you've answered
that we're
that.
giving them a comprehensive list. Okay.
Now,
Now, thank you very much, sir. The amount, like I keep on telling people, depends on what the customer ordered. Now, most of the people you are exporting to are in this following group. You are exporting to a retailer, those who have African shops, okay, and you are selling to them directly, okay. Then another group of people that you are selling to is also, those who have warehouse, those who buy in bulk, and also then you also, the another set of people is those who use that product as a means of completing their production base. So those are the three category of people. Now, if you are doing a retail, money is not much. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hold the thought. Let's take calls. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Israel.
Okay, Israel. Welcome to the program. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Sululere.
Okay. Go ahead. What's your question?
I'm very, very interested for this kind of business, My own is, I want to, I'm used to produce, plantain chips with and unripe. So,
Okay. I think
Okay. Yeah, good.
The network. Just listen up. Plantain chips.
Now, plantain chips, potato chips, kuli, which is called granite cookie, all can be exported to America. But what makes it sellable is the strategy. Listing and list good. I showed them some video. I don't know whether you saw the video in Peckham. Yeah. And what the woman said that one of the challenges they have with people exporting, okay, is that they don't have good packaging. And that's why I came with a lot of various type of packaging. I put it around to all of them to see how it looks like. They model their own after it. Once they do that, be rest assured. And I'm working on a project by invite 2 or 3 of my friends from America to come and see it and take it over. This is going to be a great program. So please make sure that product is just beautiful. Package. Like I tell somebody, I say somebody can be 80-year-old. The way you package yourself, people will still be running around. Now, look at it, Mary. Somebody is calling me from outside the country. Look at it.
Yeah,
they are listening to this program. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because, so that's if people outside the country are calling to know more. We in Nigeria, we should do something fast. Please, let's listen to more. So I think that's just it. The man wants to do plantain chips. I've given you a recipe.
I think the woman that sells oil, we've answered.
Yes, we've answered.
That sells the crayfish.
Yes, the crayfish. Yes.
Said he wants to
export. We want to know how much. Okay. And I said the quantity, the demanded by the thing was, but at least, like I said earlier on, if it's on a very small scale, you understand me, with 100,000 above, you can start exporting. On a very small scale.
Okay.
But the larger the quantity, the larger the money you put into the business.
Okay, great. Let's take more questions here. And other people want to know, when is the last training coming up?
Or the next.
The next, yes. The next one. It should be by next month, December.
Yes.
December.
So that we'll have something good to plan for the new year.
Yes. So by December, we're going to have another one coming up. So, but we don't know the date yet. Let's work out the modalities so that we'll get the information across to you. All you can do is to keep listening.
Yes.
By next week, Tuesday, we'll be here again, and then the date will be given to you.
Yes.
So if you want to know, just keep locked here. On Tuesday, next week from 9:30 to 10:30, we'll come to you. By then, we'll have sorted out a lot of the things that we will need for the training. So another question here says, good morning, Mary, and thank you so much for the program. In fact, thank you so much. I'm really interested in what you're discussing. I'd like to come for the training. Please let me know the date. Okay, we've already answered that question. Arnold says, good morning to you, Mary. God bless you and VOP immensely. Now, for the export, I tried it one time, but I did not really succeed because I did not have the right information. I wanted to do it myself. But listening to your radio station right now, it brings back the fire of the export in me. I would like your help in this endeavor. From Josephine. Thank you, Josephine, for your message. It was said, what about fresh okra and ogbono seed, the melon seed? Can it be exported? Of course.
Yes, it's exportable. Okra is exported. Ogbono is exported. You can grind it, okay, or it can also be fresh. But if you are doing ogbono, please make sure it's very dried. I'm to send some things to the UK next week, and I asked people to bring. Do you know yesterday when I checked some of the fish, they spoiled. I was so sad. But around 6:30 when I'm about to leave the office, I see smelling. I said, what's smelling? I start removing almost 3 of the items supplied. And they are calling me whether the thing has gone to UK. And the thing is spoiled. So please, that's what is more important. The fish is not well dried. And they just want this pounce. And if the thing gets over there, you'll be sanctioned. So what are the things you need to do to put this thing right? That's why it's very important. Like I keep on telling people, any good business, no business that is not good, but if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? So that's why we want to make sure you are well trained, you are well tutored, and you are mentored.
So that you will know.
So that you know, yes.
But this is not Nigeria.
No, it's not Nigeria.
There are rules, there are regulations there. So you have to know how to go about it. And when they give you information, follow through.
Follow through. That's just it. An average Americans or European, they don't have any issue. Just like this. Oh, so thank you very much. That's all. They be your friend. Like one of my friends in the US now, is every time he calls, he said, I'm a troublesome person, I'm too heady, I don't listen. He has asked me to send my daughter to America. I said no. I said, let her finish the first degree first. Do you know why? He will not be talking to me if I've been sending bad things to him.
Because you're sending quality.
Quality. And he's selling in his shop. And he's very happy. So, yes,
Then you'll be his friend. Thank you so much, Mr. Godwin.
It's always a pleasure.
Our time here is up.
Yes. So next week I'll be telling you some things that you can export one after the other, one by one, so that at least you know how to prepare yourself. And I think it's going to be much more interesting. And if there's some certification that needs to be done, we'll also be talking about it. But be rest assured, I'm going to give out a lot of bonus in that particular in that December, because December is Christmas to celebrate with them. But I hope they are going to come also with Father Christmas gift for me.
Okay, so thank you so much for all
those
that came for the seminar, and then you were promised a book. If you haven't gotten the book yet, don't worry, you'll get it, because some other people have gotten. Lots of people have gotten it. But if you're there and you say,
but I think it's those who pay daily,
So what we compile.
Yes, we compile. But because they've been accusing me, I say no. Let's meet the organizers.
Yes. So don't worry, you get the book. Let me just chat me up. You already know the number. We'll send it across to you. So thank you so much. I can't pick more calls now, but we'll be here again.
Yes. They can just send their messages, so that we'll have a lot of things to, keep on just sending the message, everything. Yeah. So we'll first of all answer all the message before we talk about things you can export to America and how to go about it. And I'm going to, in the next session, I'm not going to be telling you the prices.
Wow, so much to talk about.
So much.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
We'll see you next week with Mr. Godwin Oyefeso. So much for coming on the program, and to you listening. Thank you so much. We'll be here again next week, Tuesday, to discuss export. But tomorrow we are discussing another interesting topic on business around town, because business around town is a weekly program. Every weekday we discuss business around town. Keep it here on the Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. Enjoy the rest of your day. Coming up next at 10:30 is Issues in the News with Esther Nwachukwu.